Arsenal win away at Port Vale. Really dominant win in the sense that we controlled the game for large parts. Got a goal early with a great finish from Eze, good assist from Lewis Skelly. Sat in the driver's seat and just dictated play, held onto a lot of the ball. Didn't really create a whole lot, created one or two chances in the first half outside of the goal. And smooth sailing till halftime. Second half, Port Vale controlled the ball a little bit more, created a couple chances. Nothing clear cut though. And Trossard with the late goal to see out the win. And not going to overanalyze his performance. Very happy just to get back on a win streak, I guess you could say, winning ways. But it's Port Vale. We're expected to win this game. We're expected to move on. We put out a lot of players that are starters. Saka, Saliba, Eze, Martinelli, debatably a starter. Moreno's been starting a couple of games. So, we're expected to win. Mascara's been starting games. Um, as for the game, annoyed with Saka playing as long as he did. I would have liked him just to come off at halftime or maybe not even started the game and just finished out the game. But he didn't get hurt. It seemed like he got a little knocked up when he came together with the Port Vale player, but I think it was just he just got down on his ankle, and that's the thing. You can't risk these type of injuries, especially to someone like him who's coming back off an injury, someone that's so important to the team. We just lost Madueke. We've already lost Jesus and Havertz, who are two players I would have liked to see in this game. Hincapie's another one, but he's also out injured. But we came away relatively unscathed. Uh, Hopefully, no news comes out that someone's hurt or pulled something or anything like that. Players didn't really have to do a whole lot. It seemed like most of them were just walking around, not really worried about the game, not really trying to put too much stress on themselves, which is fine. I'm not. I would have liked more goals in this game just for my own personal enjoyment, but we won, and we're on to the next round. I'll talk about who we're playing next, but standout players: Lewis Skelly looked good. Mascara, outside of his one pass, looked good. Max Dowman came on, had a really uh, bright performance, I would say. Flick onto Jokeres, or the flick onto somebody, and then the pass through to Jokeres. Very good. Wish he took on his man a little bit more. Wish he got more time in this game. But he's only 15. You got to pace him. Can't let him get too big of a head. And I would probably give man of the match to Waneri. I wish he shot a little bit more. I wish more players just had a shot from outside the box against this keeper. You saw Trossard come on and just immediately shoot and score. That's all you have to do, really, against these teams. No disrespect to them, but they're not at the same level as the teams we're going to play this year. And you got to be a little more confident against them. You got to be a little bit more willing to kill off the game because it gave them a chance in the second half to go out there and be physical, and that could have led to injury or them scoring and getting upset, or us getting upset. But we won, so we got Brighton in the next round of fixtures, sandwiched in between two Champions League games in opposite weeks, one against Atletico Madrid at home and one away to uh, Red Star. And we have Crystal Palace the weekend before that at home. Not an easy game, but a winnable game. And then we have Burnley away. So hopefully it's a good period to rotate a couple people. I don't know who Brighton plays those weekends, but they'll probably rotate some people too. I don't know if they'll put out the strongest 11. We get to host it at the Emirates. One of the tougher games out of the Premier League teams or the top six teams. The only other game I would say is tougher is either Crystal Palace for Liverpool, but they should be able to handle them, and Newcastle at home against Spurs, which is, I love seeing games like that. You see a team like Newcastle and Spurs get knocked out early. One of them will be killed off. Man United's already out of this competition. Hopefully we could see an upset where Swansea can knock City out, or Wolves can knock Chelsea out, something of that nature, because it just makes the cup an easier run, a less stressful run. Because I think we have one more game in the. Is it the quarters? Is it the round? I don't know. I don't know the exact terminology, but we have one more game, and then we have the two leg fixtures if we are to get through both of our next games. So good to get back to winning ways. We have Newcastle on the weekend. Not an easy game. We're gonna need everyone to be tip top shape for that. Not a game that we go out and win at all. Not a stadium we get a result at in recent time, but this is a weaker Newcastle team compared to the last 3 years. This is a beatable team. Um, they're missing a couple people. They're not exactly. They're coming off a win against Bradford City, but they lost against Barcelona in the Champions League. I don't remember who they played over the weekend, if they won that game. They played. Why is it not telling me? Thank you, Google. Uh, 0-0 against Bournemouth. This team is not as good as they once were. This team is beatable. We can get at them. We have to put the pressure on them. I don't want to see a Marino, Rice, Zubimendi midfield. I want to see Eze playing in this game. Even when Airy, if you say Eze has to play out on the left. But I think Martinelli should get a go. Uh, Trippier is someone that is old. You can get at him. We saw Rashford getting at him, using his pace a lot. He's going to be physical with you, so we don't want to match him up against someone who's like Trossard, who he can sit in a chair and contain. Hopefully Saka's 100% for that game. Hopefully he didn't pick up a knock or anything. And yeah, I liked Gyökeres's performance when he came on. He didn't really have a whole lot to do other than the one-on-one with that Diamond played him through in, but could have done better on that. But it's fine. We got the win, and we got to win this weekend if we want to stay in the title race. Liverpool have I don't know who, but I don't think they have Crystal Palace on the weekend. Not an easy game, but judging by the form they're on, they'll probably win it in the 90th minute or the 88th minute or whatever it is. So yeah, short video today. I'll see you guys in the next one.